Sprawling structures forming the shape of a giant spiral and an ensemble of buried towers have been dug up from the grounds of Angkor Wat, spurring new mysteries about the ancient temple. It was once believed that the Cambodian temple was surrounded by sacred precincts or temple cities. After finding a massive sand structure and other buried remnants of the long-gone society, archaeologists are now saying Angkor Wat was much more complex than previously imagined. Researchers from the University of Sydney, leading the Greater Angkor Project in Cambodia, dug up the artifacts using laser-borne laser scanning or LiDAR technology, along with ground-penetrating radar. Archaeologists mapped the ancient temple grounds through targeted excavation. The team led by Professor Roland Fletcher and Dr. Damien Evans discovered a structure more than 1,500 meters long, running along the south side of Angkor Wat. The spiral structure is difficult to make out from the ground and is largely a mystery to the researchers. In the paper, the researchers say the huge, unique, and problematic structure of the rectilinear spirals have never previously been recognized or even predicted or supposed, and it still defies explanation. Along with this, they found buried towers which were demolished during construction of the main temple. The researchers believe this may be the remnants of an ancient shrine. This structure, which has dimensions of more than 1,500 meters by 600 meters, is the most striking discovery associated with Angkor Wat to date. Its function remains unknown, and as yet it has no known equivalent in the Angkorian world. Quite how the spirals functioned is not clear at all. Evans and Fletcher found that the spiral structure was not in use for long. A canal that cut through the spiral design was built later in the 12th century. They say that it's possible the spiral structure was never completed. Evidence of low-density communities now have researchers questioning the social structure that once was. The researchers found evidence of roads, ponds, and mounds which may have been used by workers of the temple. This challenges our traditional understanding of the social hierarchy of the Angkor Wat community and shows that the temple precinct, bounded by moat and wall, may not have been exclusively the preserve of a wealthy or priestly elite. It has previously been assumed that enclosed spaces within Angkor Wat indicated cities or towns. Moats, walls, and other infrastructure kept each area contained. Researchers believe that these closed-off urban areas differed significantly from the regions outside. Wooden structures also found at the site suggest that Angkor Wat may have enhanced its defense capabilities near the end of its operation. Construction of these structures are thought to be one of the last major builds to take place at the temple. Angkor Wat is the first and only known example of an Angkorian temple being systematically modified for use in a defense capacity. The researchers speculate that the wood structure may have been produced between 1297 and 1585, with earlier defense constructions, or between 1585 and the 1630s, to mark the beginning of the end of the Angkor, as a neighboring city, Anyawatha, bore down upon it. Either date makes the defenses of Angkor Wat one of the last major constructions at Angkor and is perhaps indicative of its end. King Suryavarman II had Angkor Wat built as a Hindu temple to the god Vishnu. The temple has a 213-foot-tall central tower that is surrounded by 4 smaller towers and a series of enclosed walls. The layout is considered to correspond with the cosmology of Mount Meru and the surrounding sea of milk from which ambrosia was churned by the gods and demons.